and welcome to another episode of Cricket Talks. 2020 has been quite a roller coaster year. We've seen lots of highs, lots of lows, and it's been a shocking year in totality. And we have perhaps witnessed a big shock in the cricketing world as well. Am I right, Tanveer?
Yes, definitely. Chennai Super Kings, who's one of the first teams to qualify for the playoffs, is this time the first team which is eliminated from the playoffs race. So yeah, definitely very shocking. So Ishan, what do you think went wrong for them?
I think they're virtually out. I mean, mathematically, like
Yeah,
RCB fans usually do every year, that they tried. I don't think they're gonna make it. But I think the first point, perhaps you would go back to where they started with Harbhajan Singh and Suresh Raina missing out. I think they were two very key players in the Chennai squad. I think more than Harbhajan, they have desperately. I think they've missed Harbhajan as well, but they've desperately missed Suresh Raina. I think his runs at number three is something which were invaluable to them, and they've clearly lacked in the aggression as well as the overall balance of the team. What do you think? What do you think about Bhaji?
definitely. Like, yeah, Bhaji was a key element because a good off spinner and the experience he had was very vital. But again, as you said, Raina
Right,
has been the major missing because their batting is the one which has majorly been flawed. Their bowling has still
right,
been comparatively good, but their batting has been badly flawed.
right. So I think Bhaji and Raina would have made a huge difference to the team. What do you think the second point, Tanvir? Where has Chennai missed the trick?
I think the second point is that they're old and trusted players who, for the past couple of years, did well for them, like Watson, etc., have not performed this year. Like Watson had the
Right.
odd one, two good games, but other than that, he hasn't done well. And Kedar Jadhav,
Hmm.
again, I don't think we need to talk much about that. So,
Right. Kedar Jadhav, I think Dwayne Bravo as well.
yeah,
Dwayne Bravo hasn't been in his element. I think that is what, see, when they bought the team for 2018, I think we had discussed at that point in time that this team might fail, but even if it doesn't fail that year, it is bound to fail in the coming years. And that's what's happened, right? 2018 turned out to be a golden year for them. Everyone ended up performing, but now age has caught up. And most importantly, all of these guys have not played cricket longer than the other guys. They, Watson is retired. Bravo hasn't played international cricket. Jadhav was out of the team, and Dhoni, of course, right?
yeah. So, yeah, that is costing them big time now.
Right. What do you think about Dhoni? Do you think Dhoni's lack of form has been a big factor as well?
Yeah, definitely. Because when you talk about CSK, Dhoni is the inspiration. They all drive from the confidence that Dhoni gives them. And he himself not scoring runs has definitely been a very important factor. Like the last couple of seasons, he had those 300, 400 runs, and that gave them more
Right.
confidence. And this year, he's been
Right.
coming only at numbers like 6 and 7 in the initial games, which has been a massive problem. What do you think?
Right. I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. I think, especially last season, he was the main driver of the team in the batting department. I think couple of games he won them single-handedly, 450 odd runs. This year, even if he's come up the order, when he's come 4-5, he's just not been timing the ball at all. I mean, you can go on and on about his past accolades, and of course, all of us have been Dhoni fans, but it is quite evident that his reflexes are not as they used to be. Neither his strike rotation ability is not there. So I think Dhoni's lack of form, he's not been able to motivate the team through his runs, like you said. They've not got that confidence. What else do you think has gone wrong for CSK?
They haven't been willing to experiment. Like as Dhoni said yesterday, they didn't
Right.
find the spark in youngsters. I mean, you picked them for
Hmm.
the reason, right? If you picked them in the auction, they obviously had the spark. And then if you're not trying them, and it's
Right.
3 years have happened since the auction. So if you had picked them initially, why would you not try them? And not a single game. And especially Narayan Jagdishan, I think the game he played, he actually showed a spark. People were actually talking about how
Right.
he's playing well. And then they never tried him
Hmm.
again. So I don't know. What do you think about it?
Right. That was a very shocking statement, very honestly, because Dhoni thrived, his captaincy thrived in getting in youngsters in the Indian team. And he is completely contradicting that and saying, I'm not. I think that is going to be very dampening for the guys in the squad. You might say whatever, he may not have conveyed it properly, but when a youngster in the team listens to that, he's bound to feel disappointed. And like you said, Narayan Jagdishan, I think, played against RCB. He was
Yeah.
the only one who actually looked comfortable against the bowlers. And Rituraj Gaikwad is actually a very top talent in the domestic arena, but he's not been tried. He came in the first couple of games when CSK was chasing 200, 215 odd, playing out of position at number four. So I think youngsters have been hard
And
done
his one
by,
of his
but I
innings he
don't
got
think
run out also, so that was a bit unlucky for him.
right, right. And I don't think it is just the youngsters. Like you said, they've been very rigid in totality. I mean, Imran Tahir, the biggest point, purple cap, not played a single game. What are your thoughts about Imran Tahir not getting a single game this year till now?
I mean, they just went in with a fixed mindset that they have the Indian spinners like Karan Sharma, Piyush Chawla, etc. And they never tried him. Like I remember one of the owners had said that in the later stages of IPL, we will bring in Imran Tahir. Well, now there's no
Right.
point of bringing in Imran Tahir because it's already
Too
too
late.
late. So you have
Way
to,
too late.
if you have that quality player, you are bound to play him. There's no reason that you have other players, so I won't play him. So they definitely went wrong.
Right. Right. I think Dhoni also had a very interesting thing, picking on that point of being rigid. He said that chopping and changing brings about insecurity. How much do you feel that is justified when the team is losing and almost at the verge of being knocked out? Do you think he should have, at least against Rajasthan, he should have really chopped and changed, perhaps brought in Tahir, dropped Jadhav, dropped Chawla? What do you think he would have done differently against Rajasthan?
I mean, firstly, I think when he's saying this chopping and changing creates insecurity, he himself said youngsters don't have spark. If that does not create insecurity, I don't know what does.
Right.
And I
Right.
mean, when you're on the verge of already losing, you better try out new things. What if that combination leads to a win? Like, how much can you back? Like, okay, if you're losing 2 to 3 games, I agree, you back it. But yeah, now you've
Right.
lost 7 games.
Right. So yeah, I think lots of things have not gone in the favor of CSK. They were slightly unlucky, but a lot of it is their own doing. Now, what do you think is the path for CSK? Where do you see CSK in the next couple of years, next year? What do you think CSK should be doing now?
So, firstly, I'm really excited to see the remaining games because now he said he'll give opportunities to youngsters. So, if they actually
Right.
perform well, I'm really willing to see what are the outcomes then.
Right.
And in the
And
future,
what about the
probably
further years? Yeah, future.
they will have to look ahead
What do
now,
you think?
considering Dhoni will also soon retire probably. Raina, we're not sure how closely is Raina still associated with CSK. So they will have to move on, get in some fresh guys, fresh faces, and they will have to think of the future years because now Dhoni and CSK may not really be a long way to go now.
Right. I think I agree. I absolutely agree with you. I think if the auction doesn't happen next year, at least the mega auction which happens the year after that, they have to. I think they should get in guys like perhaps someone like Williamson, who's not being utilized properly in SRH. Some cool and calm guy. I think CSK has associated themselves with a cool captain. Williamson could be a successor for them and build their team around youngsters. I think Sam Curran was a good acquisition,
Yes.
but the likes of Kedar Jadhav and these guys who have not been playing, I mean, we can't blame them enough. I think Jadhav played 6 balls, but he's not doing any job in the team, right? Chawla, big disappointment. Karan Sharma, not really up to the mark. Watson, down and out. So I think, right, I think they need a complete overhaul. And we might just see a new, I think what happened with KKR in 2011, I think when Ganguly left KKR, they brought in Kallis, Gambhir, everyone. So I think that's what CSK needs now.
So, guys, this was our take on CSK for this year. What do you all think went wrong for them? And who do you all think they can perhaps bring in to change their fortunes in the coming years? So, do let us know in the comment section.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are going to be bringing out regular videos now, and hope you keep enjoying the content. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.